On y va, chérie?
Hello, people call me Nico. I hope you're in a good mood. We'll be focusing now on our beautiful journey from Poland to Greece that we did in 2021. But I want to share with you a little bit of how it all started. We go back to the 29th of March 2015, and at that time I was living in Poland. I had a Greek lesson with a German Erasmus student in the middle of the afternoon, and it was a Sunday, and later she has invited me to an event where people gather and share about different topics. That day was about bicycles and traveling. I do remember well. That day they played the movie Janapar, which was the spark of my rebirth. On that particular day, I knew what I had to do. 2 bike trips and 1 backpacking journey later, it was time for me to share this amazing experience with someone. And it's on the 26th of April 2021 that Gosia and I started this journey without having an idea where it would end.
Last year, me and Nico went on an epic journey. Regardless of the pandemic, regardless of the worst heat wave in 30 years. It was Nico's third long-term bike trip, and for me, it was the first. It was beautiful and challenging at the same time, with many unforgettable one-in-a-lifetime experiences. This trip taught me more than any job could. Most importantly, how to be happy, accept the unknown, and live in the present. You might be wondering why we've decided to go to Greece. Greece is special in our hearts because Nico is half Greek and he wanted to go back to the roots. He's already cycled on his own to Greece from Poland in 2017, and this time we wanted to do it together. You're curious why I wanted to give it a go? I wanted to see if I can do it and what comes with it. I was craving an adventure with its highs and lows, filled with laughter and tears, the most breathtaking views and the most challenging hours that eventually taught me how to change my perspective from the negative to positive when I really felt like I just wanted to give up. Now, whenever there is a challenging situation in my life, I focus on one positive thing. It helps me to get through it. The same way it helped me to climb a steep road in 40 degrees weather and 30 kilos on my bike.
I've known only one big challenge in our bike trip. It was actually to acknowledge my growing frustration for each time that I slowed down, stopped, or restrained myself, and fully adapt my pace and needs to cautious. All these decisions were taken by me, and I needed to take responsibility over my feelings. I realized that if I were her, having such an experience for the very first time, I would probably have given up or else. I needed to remember that we are all different by experience. She made it through and did improve a lot. She tried to catch me so many times and getting on her nerves as she saw that she could not. And I grew patient, and I know that she has changed a lot with her own strength and capabilities. I really admire her.
It's true. There were some tough moments during the trip. I wanted to quit twice. The first time it was just before Belgrade. Serbia was actually one of the most welcoming countries we passed on our way. However, the drivers there are a bit crazy. They don't see you because you're on a bike, and they give you no space when they pass you by. I remember that we camped outside of Belgrade and decided to take the main road along the Danube that was leading to the city. At one point, I was paralyzed on the side of the road. With so much traffic and no one giving me even a tiny bit of space, I was afraid to move. Nico was of great support at that time. He came back to look for me, calmed me down, and gave me strength to continue. He also suggested attaching a high-visibility vest onto a stick that I placed across my side bags. That gave a clear sign to the drivers to give me some space on the road. Without Nico, I wouldn't be able to do that journey. He always found ways to cheer me up and give me energy to move forward. He was very patient with my changing moods, and for that, I'm grateful. One of the other tough moments was in Greece. We experienced one of the worst heat waves they had in 30 years, with wildfires ravaging natural forests, destroying people's homes and livelihood. It was scary.
Καλημέρα. Πού μένετε?
Sorry, don't speak.
Πού μένετε?
Where do you stay?
Λαβρίων. Σήμερα Λαβρίων.
It's not allowed to be here in the forest.
I really...
Yeah.
Okay.
Because we have problem with fire.
Yeah.
So you must only in
The city.
only city.
We πάμε μέχρι Λαβρίων
Okay.
και μετά...
Okay. Okay, ευχαριστώ.
Have a nice day.
Thank you.
Καλή συνέχεια.
Little did we know that this forestry area we passed through would be on fire just a couple of days later when we were coming back to Lavrion from Kia Island. I wanted to quit twice, but I managed to pull through, and I'm really grateful for that. I wanted to continue with the adventure, see where it takes me, and that curiosity was stronger than fear. Apart from challenges, we had plenty of beautiful moments during the trip. Some of them were just climbing a ridiculously long way up and admiring the views, but most of the time the most beautiful moments were the ones with people we met on our way. We spent a weekend cycling with our friends in Boruszowice. We were laughing all night. We filled the space with jamba sounds and interesting conversations.
Guys, we're doing it! What we've planned and what we wanted to do together, we're doing it! We're cycling together! in Boruszowice.
Yeah, we are living in Boruszowice. We are heading home. Yay!
Góry!
We met a Polish-Greek family in Ząbkowice Śląskie where they have a little Greek restaurant called Mała Grecja. They offered us food, place to stay for the night. We communicated in Polish, Greek, and English and exchanged a lot during those couple of hours that we spent together. It was amazing. We still keep in touch and video chat from time to time. We also met Vuk and his family in Serbia. We talked about life and music and the universe, the things that we are part of, but in daily life we kind of forget how connected we are with each other and the world. We met a Polish-French couple that hosted us in Jelenia Góra. They went themselves on bikes from France to New Zealand, and they shared their stories with us, which was inspiring. We met Stefano on a pier in Slovenia and Slobodan in Serbia. We met a lot of friendly people on our way, and we want to say thank you for your kindness, interest in our journey, and generosity. We will never forget that.
The more I traveled, the more I was convinced that borders should not matter anymore. It's again just a mind creation that grew bigger and bigger through centuries, and that served only egoistic people. I've crossed almost all Balkan countries and was amazed so many times by the resemblance of the people from a country to another, like Serbia, Croatia, Slovenia, and so on. They share so much, like language, culture-wise, music-wise, dance, dishes, other customs, and so on. But unfortunately may still hate each other because of the past political conflicts they grew with. Balkan people are far different from the limited perception of the ones that do not travel much, and I secretly wished that everyone should do long-term traveling. Whatever their way and wherever they wish to go, for the change that happened within me. Since I've started traveling, I feel it would be worth for everybody to get out of their comfort zone.
So you say that traveling definitely helps you to learn more about yourself, discover more your true self?
Yes, definitely. Because at the end, it's only like all the experience that you have along your life or along your journey, like we did. It's only happening inside. So after all, it's only experiencing oneself and knowing more about oneself.
Okay. And would you do it again? Bike trip?
Yes.
Where would
Right
you
now.
go? Where would you go?
Pretty much anywhere, I would say. We discussed about France and doing the Tour de France. Why not?
I think it would be great.
Yeah, I'd like to know more France actually. Because now I couldn't say I know France much. But I know more Poland, and in a while I will know more Greece than my own country. So basically, I think that the Balkan countries, I've done quite a lot. I'd like to go maybe Italy, if possible. Warm countries. I'm more into warm countries. Also towards Asia, through Turkey. Then we have a friend in Azerbaijan, Cengiz, if you listen to me. I did not...
We will come for the marinated
yes,
garlic.
Come for you.
If you've never tried Azerbaijani marinated garlic, oh, you're missing out. It's absolutely amazing.
So, yes, and Middle East and Asia, also Japan could be interesting to see. But time will tell, our abilities will tell. But I would do it.
Would you take a lot less stuff? I think we had too much
I would
stuff
take
with
one underwear, one pair of socks, and
That's it. And your zafu.
my zafu. That's it.
I have a question for you, Nico.
Yes, please.
Can you tell people like how to be happy, like how to find happiness in life? Do you have any advice?
The question that everybody is looking for happiness. Look inside of you.
In what sense? Can you guide them?
It's about guidance now.
I mean, because the bike trip kind of helped me to understand, you know, what's important in life. And like, I think people look for the wrong things and they think that, you know, the material things will make them happy, but this is really not true.
From my own experience, it started with, I would say, minimalism.
Mm-hmm.
And the less I had and the more time I could give myself. But to what exactly? And, basically to start, you know, looking inside of me where I have emotions, sensations, and feelings, and to try, you know, accepting everything that I have inside. Also accepting the people and the surrounding. How to be happy, but just take your time and look inside of you, what you are made of, and live with it. Live with it.
And also,
At least, you know, you should be grateful for being able to breathe.
yes,
To you know.
appreciate little things. People usually
Small
say
things,
it, but I think they don't really know what that means. Like, I can tell you that for me during the trip, you know, it was quite hard sometimes to take a shower. Like, we couldn't take a shower for like 2-3 days, and then when I was able to take a shower, it was amazing. It's such a simple thing, you know. And when we found a shower on the beach, for example, we were like, yay, we can take a shower and we can wash our clothes. And actually, it's amazing to be grateful for this. Like, I think during our daily lives, you know, that are hectic, like we're just focused on all the chores, the job that we have, like the shopping, we kind of forget to be grateful for the little things. Being able to do your laundry, it's amazing. So I think living day to day, being grateful for what you have.
Yes. So.
Now, I think what I learned is, like one smart girl once said that you will never be happy with what you get if you're not happy with what you have, and it's so true. Like if you can truly be happy with what you have, and when we're on a bike, we have, you know, really minimal things. We can't take a lot of things with us. We're on the bike. So you start appreciating the smallest things, you know, just being able to have a warm meal, being able to have a shower, being able to wash your clothes and feel clean again, you know. It's incredible to live the day-to-day like that, just appreciating everything that you have. And that
You
what
get closer
makes
to
me
nature.
happy.
Because
What is also traveling by bike, as well as traveling, you know, walking. It's just that the speed compared to when you drive is when you drive a car, it's different. Basically, you observe. You have more time to observe what is around you, and you are able to finally be conscious of many more things. Be careful also. So many times we on the streets and path we saw dead animals, and when we were on the bikes we also found out that there is a snake here. Let's avoid it, or a small insect, or all this living species that you know, it's living. So we should not take for granted that we have a car, we can do whatever. It's, we need to pay attention also on the very small things that live around us. And, yes.
I know what you mean. So you kind of develop this kindness to every little thing, like to the nature around you, to the plants, the trees, and also to the little insects, you know, that are on the road that you normally don't pay attention to at all, and you develop this gratitude and kindness and respect for the nature.
It's just when you take the time and when you basically bend to see what's around you, those very small things. Then kindness, I think it's natural within you, and it grows more and more when you understand how grow flower or how leave ants, or how yeah. So you develop kindness by observing, by being the when you observe the nature.
When you're more conscious of what's around you.
You become conscious after, observing. When you observe, you become conscious, you understand more how it works, and you become kind as well. Because you're part of it. It's basically, I don't think that killing a cat and killing a human is very different. It's a living thing, and we need to be conscious and be careful about these living things. That's it. I won't stop doing those.
Nico,
Yes.
what do you think that everyone should do to experience the world by bike?
Not necessarily by bike, but at least to travel and to discover new things, to open oneself to new things, new countries, new languages, new people, because especially it has, even before the pandemic, it was my wish. And now even more, because people tend to limit themselves even more, stay home, or refrain from traveling. And yes, I wish that people keep on traveling, and long term, not only flying from point A to point B, just to spend 1 week and then living intensively, walking here and there, just without taking the time. Yeah, long-term traveling. Not necessarily by bike, but can be walking, can be hitchhiking, can be with a van, with but long term.
Okay.
I wish for the people.
What deeply changed in you? How that journey affected you?
Yeah, I changed, definitely. I am truly happy. I don't think I can say that about me before the trip. I think I was, really living in my mind, kind of maybe getting over the past and fearing about the future, but I wasn't living in the present moment. And I think what the bike trip really did to me in a positive way was just you don't know what's going to happen the next day. You don't really worry about that. You don't really worry about where you're going to sleep. You're just in the moment. You enjoy every moment, and you're present. You're present in the surrounding where you are. You observe the nature. You appreciate every contact you have with the people around you. and you don't worry about like next week, oh I have to do this, oh I haven't done that, you know, you don't have those thoughts because every day is as important as the other day. You're not waiting for the weekend.
But do you think you're thinking this way now after the trip?
Yes, it definitely stayed with me. Like, this is what's amazing. Like, every day I'm waking up and I'm happy and I'm grateful and I appreciate everything, you know? Like, I appreciate the shower in the morning. I appreciate the warm breakfast on the table. I appreciate the fact that I can just go out and admire the nature, look at the little insects or butterflies, and really be in the moment, like live in the present, you know, not live in your mind and fearing about the future. So this is definitely one of the most positive changes that I've experienced because of the trip. Another thing which is super interesting as well is how to deal with the negative emotions. So when I was, you know, the first kind of tough moments that I had during the trip, it was going up with my heavy bike, and I really didn't like climbing with the bike. I dreaded those moments. I was frustrated and I didn't know how to deal with it. So I was kind of focused on the frustration and just kind of asking myself, why am I doing this to myself? You know, it's so difficult going up the mountain with a like 30 kilo luggage on my bike. And then something changed. I tried to deal with those emotions in the way that, okay, I think you helped me actually. You told me when I'm climbing up, it's difficult. Try to think of something positive in your life, even one thing. And I've started practicing that. So when the times were tough and, you know, we had another kind of, maybe it was super hot, especially in like Macedonia and Greece. It was more than 40 degrees weather and we had to climb with the bikes. I was trying to, instead of focusing on the frustration, I was trying to focus on the positive things. So I was focusing on the fact that I can do it. I'm able to go by bike. You know, some people are not able to cycle. Some people are not able to travel. I'm able to go see the world by bike, see those beautiful views. So I changed my perspective, and it stayed with me to this day that if there is a challenging moment, instead of just focusing on the negative that, you know, doesn't bring you any energy to actually deal with the situation, you focus on everything that you can, that you find positive in that situation. So yeah, I'm really grateful for that change.
Yes, I'm grateful too. Thank you.
So Nico, what is so beautiful about traveling by bike?
Excuse me?
What is so beautiful about traveling by bike?
So beautiful. The freedom of moving pretty much everywhere you want and whatever you want. Accepting in some situations.
Like which situations?
Where you actually cannot go somewhere for any reason. I would say also discovering new landscapes, cultures, people as well, and that helps you opening up. That's all about discovering who you are, what you conceive in life. It breaks also your preconceptions, breaks your own limitations. And yes, at first we don't feel like it.
Sorry.
So at first we don't feel it. We don't feel that, you know, this is something, a change happening inside of us. But it's happening anyway, and we probably figure that out a little bit later, especially when we slow down or when we settle for some time and we look backward in our mind and we discover that eventually something has changed. This is yeah, the opening up. That is beautiful.
Tell me, what were the most memorable moments from the trip for you?
From my trips,
From this trip?
the last.
Yeah.
I think it's about about the people. I think all the things we shared, all the things we exchanged, even just waving or smiling in the street, or of course, in we can take the example of Serbia, where people want the stranger to feel all right in their country, and to feel that everything that he preconceived in his mind or her mind was totally different from reality. They are very gentle people, very friendly, and they are good help, if I may say. Yes.
Thank you.
What you truly own isn't your own, isn't your phone. Keep looking what true love is, because it fades just like a breeze. What you have to know is when possession is obsession, it shapes your mind in a prison, swiping away good sensations. The faster you go, the sooner you go. If you keep that flow, you will just blow. So my advice to you is to close your eyes and see through the universe deep inside yourself that manifests you at your best. Who you really are isn't a star or a superstar. Keep wishing to find it all, avoiding to fall into the hole. What you have to feel is the energy flowing through your body that shakes your heart and your soul. Even if others think that you're a fool, the faster you go, the sooner you go. If you keep that flow, you will just blow. So my advice to you is to close your eyes and see through the universe deep inside yourself that manifests you at your best. What you need to care about isn't your shape, isn't your look. Keep thinking, but not too long, about the real meaning of my song. What you have to consider is to take care of each other until you finally discover that real love is to share. And if you agree with me, not to stop completely, to spread that love daily and walk your path consciously, then I'm sure of one thing, we will improve drastically. That society rejecting infinity and get back to humanity and unity. which line we are. If we, oh no, I don't see any bike in here. No bike signs. Oh my God, I'm lost. Where to go? Where to go? I don't know. I have to stop somewhere and think. And think. Oh my God, Polizia. It's written police. Will I be able to cross the border today? Hello? Dobry.
Passport. You have my passport. Shane.
What?
You have my passport.
I have your passport?
Yeah.
Yeah, here. It's recording, by the way.
This is it. Yeah.
Polska to Francja.
Polska i Francja.
Yes.
Polska i Francja.
Piękny kraj.
Do you need our COVID vaccines or no? We didn't know which one to pick.
Where do I go?
Where we go?
Yeah.
To Greece.
To Greece.
To Greece.
Yes.
Yeah.
On a bike.
From
Poland.
From Poland.
Poland.
I know, we're crazy. Everyone says
days?
that.
Cycling?
Months? Two months?
2 months.
2 months.
And after Croatia, we go to Serbia
Yes.
And Bulgaria.
Bulgaria.
Yeah,
and Greece.
exactly. You're going with us? Thank you.
Quit your job, come with us.
I'm old man.
Okay, up.
Bye.
Bye bye. Have a good day. Oh yeah. Oh, this is the border. Oh, this is the border. We are in Croatia. Woo. Hey.
Hey, where's my passport?
Oh my God, we did it, man. We did it. How do you feel? How do you feel, my love? How do you feel, my love? Awesome. Oh my God. Oh my God.
Across the border.
We crossed the border. A picture. We had to take a picture with the border sign. Officially cross the border. Goodbye.
It's up to you how you look at life. We wish you find beauty in yours, the same we found beauty in ours. When we got to Crete, the wind was tossing our hair, sun kissing our skin, freedom in the air. When we got to Crete, the sound of waves touched our soul, the sea reaching the mountains, our hearts whole. We didn't know where to go. We ended up on an island where the magic flows. We didn't know where to go. We ended up on an island where the magic flows. Da-da-da-da-da. Da-da-da-da-da. Da-da-da. Da-da-da-da. When we get to Crete, the stars were smiling from the sky. We camped in the mountains, waved city goodbye. When we get to Crete, the nature tickled our toes, sharing the energy that makes us grow. We didn't know where to go. We ended up on an island where the magic flows. We didn't know where to go. We ended up on an island where the magic flows. Da-da-da-da-da. Da-da-da-da-da.
Check my phone.
Il est trop mimi. Il ne boit même pas. Hein. Hey you. Thank you. Thank you for being you. Thank you for not szczekać. Nie wiem jak to powiedzieć. Dzięki, że nie szczekasz. Wszystkie psy szczekają jak przejeżdżamy, a ty jedynie szczekasz. Merci. So we are fixing the yurt. Vangelis is at the top, putting some plastic cover on the top of the yurt.
You can go also there to see the cover from above.
To see, oh, right.
Or to this envelope there.
Let's do that. Let's climb the ladder. Wait. I'm gonna do that. Oh, okay, cool. I climbed up on top. Vangelis is there. He's holding on to the ladder. The rain is coming.
Okay, we go.
We go?
No. Okay.
Let's go.
Let's go. Go.
You're leading the way. Woohoo! Wow, you are running so fast. Cycling, I mean. Very interesting way of cycling. Oh, thank you. C'était comment?
J'ai perdu mon élastique.
Non, encore une fois.
Mais c'est super. Il n'y avait pas de... Je pense que quand le soleil se couche, les petits poissons partent.
Ah, c'est vrai, il n'y avait pas de poisson.
Enfin, j'ai vu, mais un peu plus loin. Voilà.
Oh.
Une belle journée qui se termine.
Comment?
Une belle journée qui se termine.
Oui, oh, cette journée était magnifique. Tu peux prendre ma serviette. O, bardzo ładnie. Bardzo ładnie. How was it?